Hutchinson came off for Detroit. Price set it down for Philadelphia. Another pass, separation, and A.J. Brown just rescued that low throw for a first down inside the 30 of Detroit. Hurts, slant, Brown, first down, and it's first and goal at the 5. Good protection for Jalen Hurts, who takes a shot, and he's got A.J. Brown inside the 10.
And here's the route, release. It's all about the release first. If you're going to win late, you got to win early. You win that route at the beginning. That creates the separation.
They don't score, they don't win, so we just got to keep things buttoned up.
Try to do that here in the second half. There's catch number 7, KP, right on cue for A.J. Brown. Oruwariye trips him up. It'll be third down from the 21-yard line coming up.
Against the Eagles. Hurts. Another completion. Brown again. Gets hit by Harrison Smith. Second down and 6. Hurts. Pass caught. A.J. Brown. Stop. Starts it back up. Gets a block. Out of bounds near the 25. Hurts, Brown, inside the 20.
2 deep safeties, you got the corners, you see all that, and no blitzes, nobody's coming after him.
A.J. Brown makes the catch. And on first down at 20, a gain of 4.
Hoping that'll be back, coming from the knee injury last year. Hurts, quick throw to the sticks. First down, A.J. Brown with his first grab of the day out to the 39-yard line.
Given a huge relief for this offense coming off the goal line.
And they're going tempo again, and that means A.J. Brown's going to go up against Fuller and bring it down in Washington territory. This is what A.J. Brown has done in his first 3 games with his old buddy Jalen Hurts. Trying to communicate through the noise. Hurts, slant, Brown, lunge, touchdown Philadelphia. A.J. Brown snatched it out of the air for the score.
The traffic, he reaches back there, grabs the ball. St. Juice on the coverage.
Really focusing on his role as a head coach. A little bit of a high snap fielded by Hurts, throwing on the run, and he completes. This is A.J. Brown on his first catch. What a lethal combination those two have been. It has been Jack Driscoll at that spot ever since Mailata had to leave in the first quarter. What a pass, what a catch. A.J. Brown on a bullet from Hurts.
He is big, but he also has good lateral movement. And you can see he knows how to avoid tackles as well as running people over.
Hurts wide open. Inside the 20, A.J. Brown with a first down catch.
Second and 19, and Hurts will throw it inside. It's Brown again. Trayvon Diggs trying to get at the ball. Brown got the sack yardage plus a couple back. It'll be 3rd and 8. Micah Parsons on the edge closest to you. Hurts steps up, throws underneath. A lot of space for Brown to get. He will not get there. It'll be 4 yards shy. Stopped at the 10-yard line. Hurts pulls it, throws it to Brown with a step in the secondary. He will score!
I don't know how you stop this. It's coming right at you with a quarterback and A.J. Brown. You got one or the other. That's it. They really have.
Other guys running RPOs aren't running their quarterbacks as much. You know, the Aaron Rodgers of the world.
Second and 10. Oh boy, deep ball it is. And it is caught for the touchdown. A.J. Brown from 39 yards out.
He's one of only 3 people through 50 games over 3,500 yards, Jim, and 25 or more touchdowns. That's Julio Jones.
11th play of this drive. It's 3rd and 8. Down the field they go, and he's got a second touchdown of the game. A.J. Brown. Unstoppable so far.
You get one-on-one matchups outside, and Witherspoon really, it's a perfectly thrown ball.
Yeah, he's a coach's son, and he knows that you never get ahead of yourself. As Hurts going down the field, can they do it again? Yes, they can! A.J. Brown, incredible! Touchdown number 3.
You know, if you get 3 touchdowns, I guess you're allowed to point fingers and get a penalty, because that's going to be a little too cocky. I mean, uses his leverage to go against him, and right there, Witherspoon had no chance because he stacks him. You restack him, so the ball's going to hit you outside, and then he goes, you didn't do it? You didn't do it?
Hargrave with the strip. And here comes Hurts and company. And there goes Brown, reversing field. Taken up for a 4th touchdown. He won't get there. Got all the way to the 10 before he's tripped up by Fitzpatrick.
And gets taken out at halftime for Tua Tagovailoa and never plays again for Alabama, at least as a starter.
No, then goes to Oklahoma. Meanwhile, off to the races goes A.J. Brown. Takes it over the middle, gets tripped up. 2nd and 10. Hurts, time, throws, caught, touchdown Brown. Well, you could only keep him down for so long. And the Eagles take the lead. Fly, Eagles, fly.
You can't lose him. Nelson kind of bites up there on Goddard.
He's a leader on this team. As Hurts keeps, throws, completes, and Brown's hurt.
Initially out of the pistol, Sanders will shift over. Hurts from the gun. He fires and throws a strike. On 1st down, the completion out near the 40-yard line. He hooks up with A.J. Brown.
2nd and 11. And Hurts throw complete. A.J. Brown spin and go. The former Tennessee Titan out near midfield. Gain of 23 yards for Brown. To Aaron Rodgers, looking at his rib area from what we hear on the sideline. 2nd and goal here. Hurts throwing. End zone touchdown. A.J. Brown gets the feet down. Hurts' 2nd touchdown pass of the game. And a 2-score lead.
I thought the deal for A.J. Brown was among the biggest deals of this entire.
Hurts lofting deep again. Brown is wide open and he catches. He's going to walk in backwards. There's a penalty on the play and an injured Titan. It's Christian Fulton.
Collision. Fulton, number 26. It's just a double move. He's going to break out and then in. Fulton kind of runs. He gets kind of double moved. It's got to be on the defense, right? Yeah.
2nd down and 3 after the 7-yard gain. Couple pumps. Hurts going deep for A.J. Brown. He has got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
This is actually pretty good coverage, but A.J. Brown is just having his absolute way with this Tennessee Titans secondary. Avery's right in his hip pocket, got his arms wrapped around him. It doesn't matter. I'm sure there's some people from Abington listening to this right now, enjoying their Eagles.
Here is Jalen Hurts. A lot of time. Looking, coming to A.J. Brown who makes the catch. Up to the 39. Well,
And a 1st down pass play. Jalen Hurts has been locked in so far. Wants it all and has Brown. One play to get in the end zone. A.J. Brown for the 10th time this year.
Make a play.
Like taking candy. Here in year 2. Nice follow-up campaign. 2nd and 10. Play action. There's the slant to A.J. Brown. He gets more on slant routes than any receiver in the NFL, and here he has 17. Get their first touchdown into the final minutes of the 1st half. Hurts in rhythm into one-on-one. It is over the shoulder for Brown, and he's got it. A.J. Brown against Jalen Johnson. Pressure coming. Hurts wants it all with Brown. A.J. Brown beating Johnson. Staying in. Taking it inside the 10. Hustling play by Brisker to save the touchdown. 170 yards receiving.
And again, it's that play from the pocket that Jalen Hurts had embraced last offseason, worked tirelessly.
Another fake. Minshew has a man wide open, and he's got the completion. It's Brown catching, turning inside the 10. A big play to A.J. Brown. 2 quick catches, and the Eagles are down to the 10.
Gets them in trouble sometimes, and you can tell they had that thing planned all week long. No huddle.
2nd and 9. On the fake. Quick hitter. A.J. Brown. Tough contested catch. Alexander was all over him, but Brown holds in his 4th reception. 1 minute to go. 4-man rush. Minshew escapes. Pumps. Throws. It is caught on the sideline by A.J. Brown. Great catch and a first down. Minshew has one-on-one for A.J. Brown. He's got it. A.J. Brown into the open field. Foot on the gas. To the end zone. Touchdown Eagles. 76 yards. They find the end zone in loud fashion.
Don't bite on the out route. Don't bite on it. You know, that's not going to hurt you. What's going to hurt you is the second part of it, and then just gets tangled up. I love the fact that they let him play on the outside because it's really the momentum of the defender that takes him out of the play.
Nick Sirianni said, look, you got receivers who are big and strong. You got receivers who are fast. And then you have the very few who are all those things. And A.J. Brown showed all of it there. He showed the strength, and then he showed the speed to get away from the pursuing defenders.
It's such a great quality when you've got a game that has not gone your way at all. And you get your playmaker on the outside, and you create that. They've been playing tight man. They've been coming up. They've been pressing.
Last 2 weeks not being able to play because of that shoulder injury. He's had a lot of emotions. And he hits A.J. Brown. Big gain on first down. Brown has just set the Philadelphia Eagles single-season receiving record.
Trying to go after him.
Nickel package here for the Giants. Hurts hooks a pass downfield. Coming back for it. A.J. Brown.
First 3rd down for the Eagles. Hurts to throw. He's got A.J. Brown, and he's thrown down by Jackson, but enough for a first down. From the 29. Hurts underneath has A.J. Brown. And Brown's got a first down. Eagles clicking early most of the season. A.J. Brown. Stopped by Jared Davis.
Looking to throw on first down. Far side of the field. A.J. Brown makes the catch up across the 40. Tackled immediately by Charvarius Ward. 3rd and 8. Blitz coming. Hurts rolls away, and it's caught for a first down. Low throw, but a good adjustment from A.J. Brown. And here's Jalen Hurts looking to throw. Quick throw for A.J. Brown. Gets a block. Brown rumbling forward for what should be a first down. Hurts has all day, loaded up, taking a shot, looking for A.J. Brown. He's got it! Touchdown!
Watch this adjustment to the ball. Trent McDuffie, number 21, he's in good position. He just loses the ball when he tries to turn around and locate. A.J. Brown has it zeroed in the entire time. Those are the plays they brought A.J. Brown to Philadelphia.
Here's Hurts. 3rd down, A.J. Brown wide open. First down and more. Cuts inside the 30. Gets a block, and he's inside the 20 with 15 seconds to go in the half. Pressure gets it to A.J. Brown. Still on his feet up across the 40 and then taken down there. But Brown gets out to the 41 or so. Blitz coming. Hurts reads it, throws in stride as Brown has got a first down into Chiefs territory.